You can't stop me. I know you think you can. You're just a tiny little boat. And I'm the ocean. I'm everywhere. I'm inescapable. I will confuse you. I fucked up the line, didn't I?
Yeah, it's... I will consume you, yeah? But it's close. See? So, I like everything you do. Keep the ground, keep the pace there, yeah? I'm going to move, go to a camera. Really feel it, yeah? Okay. Yeah, just lose a bit of the shine around there. It's great, yeah. We're good to go.
Okay, let's do it again.
First positions, please. Hold it.
Slate 121, take 2.
I shouldn't laugh. You just cost us another half day's shooting.
Look, keep laughing in between takes. It sets me off even more.
We'll get it next time.
Same thing tomorrow.
Take care, Sam. See you, mate.
This is a real tragedy to befall such a talented actor.
And in other news, the actor Samuel Lawrence died late last night after being involved in a fatal road traffic collision.
This sad news touches us all. But one thing I'm concerned about is, what does this mean for Unreality that we're all dying to see?
I'm here with Simona from the Unreality production team. With Sam gone, how are you going to complete the film?
How are you not concerned about this? You're supposed to be looking after the money. If we have to reshoot those scenes, it'll cost us a fortune. I'm not having my film fall apart because of you.
James, do you know where you are?
Looks like an edit suite, so what?
I wanted to personally put your mind at rest. This is the best virtual reality suite in the UK. Behind that wall is a geodesic dome full of LED lights and cameras, designed to scan actors and create a repertoire of their motions and facial expressions. We don't need to reshoot anything. And here is where all the actors are kept.
Did I just see the Prime Minister in there?
Yeah, he decided to create a library for himself in case he appeared old or ill on screen, might make him look weak. Members of the public, I just don't like weak leaders.
And people don't know about this.
They don't need to know. It's the difference between the Prime Minister turning up and potentially ruining his speech, or a virtual Prime Minister delivering the perfect speech to the letter of what his advisors feel he should say.
That would give you a lot of power.
Hardly. I've signed so many release forms I can barely sneeze near the library without having to inform the government, isn't it? Anyway, so, about your film.
Samuel made a motion USB.
Unfortunately, Samuel didn't make a library of his own. However, he didn't exactly need to.
Samuel can hardly punch straight. How's he doing this?
This is a top animator in Europe. And what he's doing here right now is bringing Samuel back to life. You don't need to worry about anything, okay? okay? Just keep shooting with the body double and we'll take care of the rest.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, and James, just keep this on the low from the press, yeah? Just tell them we've got just enough footage to finish the film, okay?
All right.
James, hello? Yeah, could you explain to me why I'm getting paid so much more less than what Samuel was? It's not as though I'm taking this role or anything, is it? Huh?
Can we talk about this in private?
Oh, what, you don't want the entire crew to find out about you drastically underpaying people? Huh?
Get in there. You're not getting paid the same amount 'cause it's not going to be you that's on screen, all right?
Oh, what? You're firing me? Is that what you're doing, James? Huh? Really? Okay, well, good luck in finding anyone else at such short notice. You're lucky enough to find me.
No, you're not fired. It's difficult to
Well, then
explain.
make it simple, James. Because I'm this close to blowing the whistle on whatever it is you're doing out there.
Would you calm down, please?
No, I'm calm. I'm calm.
We're not using you, we're using your body.
Wait, your what?
Would you let me finish? We found a way to paste Samuel's image onto your body. And before you go off on another one, listen. Now, this process costs a lot of money, which is why your fee has been cut. But it's still a lot more than you were making as a stunt person.
You were called on set 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, we're having a creative discussion about the role, but I'll be back on set soon.
So, what? My name's not going to be on the posters?
No.
Fuck. You know what? This is meant to be my time to find the act, James. So the only reason why I became a stunt double was to get into the industry and become an actor.
You will be acting.
But who's going to see my name, James? No one's going to see my name up on there, is it? I'm not going to be... You know what? I quit. And I'm going to tell the industry that you're using people without their permission.
You can't.
Watch me, mate.
No. Legally, you can't. Look, I don't want to bring contracts into this because you know that's not my thing, right? But the contract clearly states that you cannot discuss anything that can be generated at this production company. So, leave if you want, but it's still a lot more than you're earning as a stunt double.
Well, I never signed anything of such nature, so I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
You did. Look, you were excited to get the role. My lawyer did suggest that you read through some sections first, but you couldn't sign it fast enough. Now, do you really want to quit? Or do you want to get through this last 9 days of filming and earn 5 times as much?
Whatever.
God, and I thought working with actors was hard. Shit.
As producer of Unreality, I can assure you all that it will be finished, and it will be a credit to Samuel's
Do
men.
you think I look as good on
As
TV
head
as doing
of
real
Harrow
life?
Productions,
I don't think anything's as good as the real thing.
will be worthy of the company name.
Now it is 18 months since this journalist was jailed in Azerbaijan.
What
Her
name?
name is Kadia Ismailova.
I know you don't like flowers, but they're fake. They won't smell or wilt. They're so lovely, aren't they?
You know I hate flowers, so you go and do this. All that I do for you, you directly disobey me.
I'm sorry, I thought it was just the smell.
It should not matter.
think. I gave you a simple instruction. What ludicrous train of thinking led you to believe that this was all right?
I didn't think.
And what am I meant to do with a wife that doesn't think?
Please, Richard. I'm sorry.
I'll be using your study tonight.
Obviously the government wasn't too comfortable with what she was doing, and that's how she's now in prison simply for the...
Thank you, baby.
No problem. So tell me about this new film role.
Babe, I'm sorry, I'm just not in the mood today. Just want to relax.
Okay.
Right.
Did you hear about this celebrity thing?
No.
Okay, so you know the show I've been watching, the one with the blonde girl, Steph.
Yeah.
Well, she got filmed talking crap about Georgie, and it got posted on Twitter. And oh my God, did Georgie go off on one?
Trish, look, this really doesn't interest me though.
No, let me finish. The thing is, Steph is swearing down that she never said anything. I mean, can you imagine? Like, someone recorded you saying that. You can't just turn around and say it wasn't you.
Mental.
Yeah, that's what I said. So how was your day, babe?
Fine.
Hey, buddy. Samuel isn't meant to have a bag over his head. Actually, I don't think this scene needs correcting at all. Did you get that? That scene doesn't need anything done to it. Okay.
No, sorry, you can't go in there.
You need a pass to be on this site?
Richard Arrow, could you please come with us?
What can I do for you?
Representatives of Stephanie Jackson are keen to meet with you about certain matters.
Could you please come with us, sir?
What happened to the lockdown? Reset my brain, I guess.
What can I do for Miss Jackson?
Do you understand the altercation that took place between my client Miss Jackson and Georgie Conway?
I don't follow the tabloid press.
A video was shared on the social media site Twitter and it showed my client in a very bad way. We have reason to believe that you released the video.
I see.
Do you deny the allegation?
Well, yes, I deny it.
We traced the IP address and have evidence that the video was sent from this building.
Well, anyone with access to Wi-Fi gets an IP address in this building.
The MAC address matches your personal computer. Do you often let just anyone use your laptop?
No.
Therefore you were the one that sent it?
Of course not.
Didn't you hear me? We have evidence that the video was...
Anybody can clone a MAC address.
And why would someone clone your MAC address, Mr. Harrow?
You tell me. I've absolutely no motive to upset your client.
I feel we're done here. Thank you for your time, Mr. Harrow. We'll be in touch.
Thank you. Hi. Hello, nice to meet you. How are you? Hello, great to see you. How are you? Thanks, I was there.
Richard! Quite the party you got going here.
Who let you in?
What?
Sorry, sir. We couldn't find a red wine.
Let's go ask Alana at reception.
Richard, don't be like that. We're all professionals here.
So why are you here? To steal from me again?
I never steal from you. I might liberate opportunities that you never took yourself, but I certainly wouldn't steal. What a horrid word.
Please escort this gentleman outside. He seems to be at the wrong venue.
Ah, yes. Silly me. Jordan, is it? What exactly is going on at this shindig?
I hope Jamie doesn't fuck this up.
You'll be amazing, like you always are.
Yeah, I know that.
Break a leg.
Where are you going?
The ladies' room. I'm not feeling my best tonight.
I'm just walking back to my table, arm in arm with my stunning and beautiful wife.
Well, I'll try to be very quick then.
You will stay here. You will be my beautiful wife, and you will not show me up in front of these good people. Now then. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you all kindly for joining us tonight. I'm tremendously proud to say I played a part in this production. Admittingly, it has had its ups and downs, but I believe that only makes the cast and crew that much more commendable. Their hard work absolutely shines throughout this film. The loss of Samuel was a mighty one. We pushed on for him, and I believe that this final film will be the biggest credit to his talent as an actor. People will remember him for this role like no other. Unreality is going to take the world by storm. And I severely hope that some of you will join us on this amazing trip. And now I am delighted to introduce the conductor of this roller coaster ride, and director of the film Unreality. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome James Stoneman.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, everyone. When I first came up with the idea for Unreality, I was at my nan's. But it was 5 years ago when I saw Samuel Lawrence.
I'm sorry, my love. I just felt so ill. I couldn't hold on any longer.
I don't care. I asked you to be there when I walked off stage and you chose to defy me. You insolent.
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't.
Are you trying to sabotage me from these important people?
When this film is finally released, it will be
Of course not, darling. Listen to me.
I must listen to anything you say.
Because I love you, Richard.
How many
I'm so sorry I let you down. I promise it won't happen again.
100. One to actually change it, and then 99 to say, I could have done it so much better.
Well, when all the excess profit I make from my films goes to, my chosen charities, it makes it incredibly difficult to finish some of the films that we're working on, and especially when we go over budget.
You know what? I might just be able to help you with that.
Really? You think you might?
Yes.
That would be a true lifeline to my film.
Well, because you are trying my patience.
Richard, so glad you're here. This fine gentleman thinks he's able to aid my production of 2 lambs, 1 sheep. Isn't that fantastic?
Can I speak to you a moment?
Of course.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Please leave of your own accord. Otherwise, you'll be forced to call for security.
Nonsense. I haven't even finalised the deal with that gullible fool.
I wasn't asking. You know exactly what you're doing. And I know exactly what you're doing.
Come on now, Richard. We're all friends, you and I. Where's the honour amongst thieves?
Your presence at my gala is undermining my reputation. I've told you to leave, and yet you're still here.
Well, it wasn't my fault. I really didn't think you meant it.
It's dumb insolence, Marcus. And I won't stand for it.
What do you mean? Now, you'll have to excuse me. I really need to head back to rinse that fine chap of his cash.
Fix it. I said fix it. quickly, or you're fired. Next to the assistant's room. Right. I was with you the whole time. You keep an eye on that. And nobody is to enter this room except me from now on.
Babes, I'm really worried about you. You haven't been the same since you've taken this job. Talk to me, honey.
Right, you know I told you I got the new lead in that film Unreality.
Yeah, and I've been so annoyed that I can't tell all my friends about it. Brag about my boyfriend, who's a big Hollywood star. So what is it? Do you not like the character? Is the director being mean to you? You realise if the director's being mean to you, you can sue him. You can.
It's not that. It's not that. Well, it's because I'm not technically the lead anymore.
What, they gave your character away?
No. Yeah, it's complicated. Right, the old actor Samuel, he died, right? Yeah. So, but I'm still his body double.
So who's the lead actor then?
Still Samuel. They're basically painting a dead man's face on my body in the edits.
Are they allowed to do that?
Yeah, well, it's in everyone's contracts, isn't it? Even if you die, you have to complete the bloody film. No, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. They say it's in my contracts. I can't tell anyone about them using people's faces and doing whatever they want with it.
It's mental, sweetheart.
It's just annoying, Trish. I've been a body double for like 8 years now. 8 bloody years, and finally to get camera on my face and having all these close-ups and all the attention to myself, and for them to now tell me that my face is not going to be in the edit, it's like... It's the first time I've ever felt used.
I'm sorry, hon. Hey, did you hear that thing about the Prime Minister?
What?
Yeah, you know there's a video online of this woman and she's talking to the Prime Minister and she's saying that she doesn't vote and she makes sure no one in her family votes because she doesn't think it makes any difference. He flipped out. It was so funny. He kept saying things like, you poisonous old bat, you are a waste of space, the wheelchair that you use to get around helps you waste space more. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. And there are remixes of it on YouTube. Oh my gosh. And there's one post on my wall, you have to take a look. It's so funny.
Alright, I'll take a look.
Yes.
Thank you, babe.
No, it's no problem.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Oh.
Try putting all that stuff on my Facebook.
I'll post cat videos instead, see if you like that.
Looks like it's fell into the corner of the table.
This man wasn't even on the guest list. Has the producer arrived yet?
Yeah, should have done.
Right, let's start then.
Do you really have to eat that right now?
If I get called into work under such horrible circumstances, I miss breakfast then, yeah.
We understand you knew Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
Could you explain your relationship with him?
Work together.
And you don't anymore?
No.
Could you elaborate?
We produced films together for a while. He turned out to be more a hindrance than a partner.
So you took the company?
He gained legal ownership of the company. I started fresh.
Yeah, fresh start's done you good.
What was Marcus doing at your event yesterday?
I'm not entirely sure.
You've got no idea at all.
But I heard his money had dried up, so he's probably hoping I'll send a distributor his way.
You didn't see him the whole night?
I saw him and politely asked him to leave.
And he didn't?
No. I had to ask a waiter to escort me outside. I didn't see him again after that.
Why didn't you let him stay?
Because people like Marcus are parasites. They suck the life out of you with no measurable conscience. I refuse to be someone's stepping stone. Helping Marcus wouldn't have been sympathy, would have been idiocy. Now, do you have any further questions?
No. Thank you, Mr. Harrow.
It's like a ghost town in here. Where is everyone?
I'm sorry to be blunt,
Miss Lester.
Miss Lester, what exactly is it I can do for you in this instance? Either shoot down his shit and need to reschedule everything.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm hearing about another video on the internet that's gone viral concerning a certain Prime Minister of ours.
Please proceed to tell where you think it's me.
Oh no, I know it's you, Mr. Harrow. I know what goes on in this studio. I was given a warrant to go through everything on site and I came across this. Now, I don't know what this thing did at first, so I did some research. And I found out that you can use this room to scan people and then use the bodies of those people to do with as you please. You have both Miss Jackson and the Prime Minister's libraries on site, do you not?
Yes, we are one of many that have the technology to create these videos, but then again, we are not the only ones. There's also the additional issue with our lack of motive.
I still strongly believe that this will hold up in court.
What was your purpose for being here again?
Just to let you know that I have you.
Look, it's been a very long day. I've acknowledged your threat now. Would you kindly?
I'll see you in court then, Mr. Harrow.
Thank you. Close the door on the way out behind you.
Babe, what are you doing home?
Yeah, someone died at work today.
Oh.
So they shut down the whole site.
Oh.
So you got my ugly mug here for the rest of the day.
Oh, I'm so lucky.
Yes, you are. So what have you been doing?
Oh, you know, same old, same old.
Yeah.
Do you want a beer?
Yeah, go on then.
Alright.
Oh. Fucking hell.
Long day.
Oh, thank you, babe. Can I have my beer?
There you go.
A Middle Eastern extremist has just uploaded a horrifying and graphic video threatening and killing a British soldier at gunpoint.
The British need to leave our country. This is what we do to every British that comes.
More British soldiers are being deployed to neutralize the area.
Hands in the air! Hands in the air! Hands in the air!
Whoa, what's going on? What's going on?
Handpans back.
What's going on, guys?
Shut up, sit down.
Richard Harrow, you
I'm
are
not
under
going
arrest.
anywhere until somebody tells me what on earth I've been charged with.
You were very clever, I'll give you that. Going through Syrian service to upload your video. But we knew what to look for, unfortunately for you.
That still doesn't answer my question.
As I was saying, you are under arrest. The Crimes Against the Terrorism Act of 2006, the Computer Misuse Act of 2013.
Terrorism Act?
You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say can or will be used
Excuse
against
me,
you.
you're accusing me of being a terrorist.
Is he going to let me read his rights or not?
Yes.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. I'm going to contact my lawyer.
You do have the right to an attorney. If you do not have one, your mum will be provided for you.
No amount of money is going to persuade a lawyer to defend you for what you did.
But it's still very unclear about what I've allegedly done.
You're under arrest for Crimes Against the Terrorism Act of 2006, the Computer Misuse Act.
Want to see your handiwork on the big screen, do you? Nothing to say?
Can I trouble you for a trip to the bathroom?
I'll take him. Slow down. Okay.
So, toilet-wise, do you uncuff me or do you, for instance, help me out my suit? Or?
No. Once we're in there and we know it's secure, and you'll see in front of you, you've got a little area where it's all coming. Back up!
No, wait! It wasn't me! Shut the fuck up! It wasn't me! Fucking listen to me! Listen to me!
No, I didn't know that Richard was making the videos.
By the sounds of it, you knew he was capable of making them.
Well, I suppose he could. I mean, he showed me where the visual effects are done and the guy who makes them.
You'd know his name?
No, he didn't say.
Do you know his whereabouts?
No.
Do you know any of his colleagues who would?
I don't think anybody even knew he was there. Okay, look, nobody has access to that area unless you're a key member of the film. It's where all the final edits are done. Okay, the animator guy, he kept himself to himself, and most of the time the doors and windows were blacked out and shut. So I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I mean, you should both know that it's a violation of a person's rights to take their own identity away from them.
Are you saying Mr. Harrow used you without permission?
No, what I'm saying is, I signed his contract for the new lead of the film, but he didn't actually explain to me what I'd be doing. I mean, to wrongfully describe a job and make a guy sign a contract, I mean, that's illegal, right?
Well, it depends on the situation.
What do you mean depends on the situation? They made me sign a contract which said they can use my body however they like and take my identity away from me. How is that not illegal?
I'm sorry, Andy. But this is fairly new stuff. The current laws on it, there's a lot of grey areas.
So that's it. Is that what you're telling me? He's going to get away with it? Is that what you're saying to me?
Well, he's not going to get away with murder. That'll put him in jail for life.
Am I free to go now?
Yeah, of course. We haven't got any further questions.
Oh, this won't be the last time you hear from me about this.
Listen, you have to stop him. He can create anything, make people believe anything.
This animator, does he have a name? Or?
I don't know his name. He didn't want me to know his name or his past. I mean, for the entire 6 years he's been here, he just wanted to work. I mean, it upset him to stop. He just wanted his bed. He didn't even care about any money.
How did you pay him? What are his account details?
I paid him in cash, but I only see him spend it on food.
Yeah, so you employed a guy that you knew nothing about, really?
I knew he wanted to work, right? And I wanted him to work. Listen to me. I could not do this. I have no idea how to work those programs. You are after the animator.
How do we know that he's not just doing what you want him to?
But it still would have been him doing it, though.
It sounds to me like we've got a severely autistic guy who's been manipulated by his superior in the workplace.
Without a doubt. We've already seen that he'll cover up a murder for you. He fled when he felt too pressured. But we'll put out a search for this nameless, faceless man. If we find him, I'm sure he'll back up your case.
I'm telling you, listen, I've got nothing to do with it. I've got no part in it, you stupid, blind, bigoted idiots!
Interview suspended at 12:45 p.m.
You fucking bastards! Don't you dare walk away from me! Don't you fucking dare walk away from me!
No. I want him more determined. Perfect.